At the Fairmont, Winnipeg, and we're getting ready for Winnipeg Whiskey Fest, the first event of its kind, and I'm joined right now by the Crown Royal Master Blender, Andrew Mackay. First of all, thank you for coming down today.
My pleasure.
Very excited to have you here because Crown Royal should be a point of pride for Manitobans, but some people don't realize how much the history of this particular drink is woven into our province. So please help explain this.
Well, I actually came down here to visit Gimli first, and then after Gimli, I came down here to talk to people about whiskey, because Gimli is the distillery where we're actually making most of our whiskeys to provide for Crown.
So the modern Crown Royal that goes around the world, this traditional blend that we see, we know that these bottles and this drink is made right here in Manitoba?
Absolutely. They make all the whiskey types that we use in order to make the blend that is Crown.
Okay, so Winnipeg Whiskey Fest, a great event, important fundraiser for Sport Manitoba. For people who are a little bit on the fence and like, well, I want to support this thing, I know there's going to be good food, maybe I'll spend the night at the Fairmont, but I don't know if I'm a whiskey drinker. Crown Royal has created a brand new blend, which I've been enjoying the fragrance of. Tell me a little bit about the creation of Crown Royal Maple.
Well, the Crown Royal Maple is a bit of a departure from the traditionalist lines. It doesn't really have a lot of the whiskey flavor, but it's based on the foundation of Crown. So you've got the whiskey flavor underneath, but on top you've got this nice, rich flavor that just fills the room with its aroma of maple.
And it's so prominent too. As soon as we opened this and poured this glass, you're just hit by maple, and it smells like those maple cookies that Mom used to pack in the lunch kit for school. It's just so good. So for people who are a non-habitual whiskey drinker, this is something that they're really going to enjoy.
Truly. I mean, it's designed for people who are a little bit outside the usual whiskey drinkers. It's meant to attract them into the category, and it is a departure for us. But it is part of a trend in the industry where you have flavored whiskeys coming out. So
this is something we may be seeing more of then?
Yes, indeed. I think that the important thing is that it's based on Crown, and the Crown underneath creates that rock-solid foundation that you can still see under those flavors.
Now, it's great that you guys are creating these new concoctions, and as a master blender, I think we kind of have an idea in our mind of what it looks like, what you do, but can you explain exactly what your job is?
My job is to look at a lot of whiskeys. Day by day, every day, we're looking at whiskeys out of the distilleries, we're looking out of the matrix, out of the warehouses that have come in the barrels, we're surveying all sorts of stuff. We're looking at the final products in the barrels, in the bottles. We're looking at all sorts of different products every day in order to create that 2 + 2 = 5, that's better than the sum of its parts.
Now this maple blend has been just unreal, but for people who really like their whiskey, let's talk a little bit about the other blends that are available.
Well, there's the black, which is designed to have more of a robust flavor to it. It's designed with more bourbon inside the mix of whiskeys, and it definitely has a richer flavor than the Crown Royal Deluxe. It's also at 45% alcohol, so it has, you have to be wary of that.
Gotcha. So approach that one with that knowledge, and then we've got sort of the specialty ones over here,
well,
right?
The limited edition is only available in Canada. It's a very rich and creamy flavored one. It's based a lot on the batch-based whiskey, which I don't want to get too detailed. It would take too long, but it has a very creamy flavor in the mouth. And then the last one over there is the extra rare, which is actually all done with. It's
whoa!
This one is finished. We don't make that anymore. So we have a new round of extra rare, but this red bottle was the last of Waterloo. So it makes up a very, very old whiskeys. And
the last of the Waterloo distillery. Well, thanks so much. It looks like there's a different blend of Crown Royal depending on what your taste is. If you want more information about Winnipeg Whiskey Fest and to do some sampling of the 100 different kinds of whiskey or take advantage of the great food and menu, just go to our website at breakfasttelevision.ca. Taking a quick break here from the Fairmont, but more to come this morning on BT.
Rain makes corn makes whiskey, whiskey makes my baby feel a little frisky. Back roads are bogging up, my buddies pile up in my truck.